Who is the creator? The creator is the creator. You gonna try to put a name or a title on it so you can restrict it to something you can explain? Is that what your goal is here? Because if you believe in God from the biblical perspective, or whether you believe in it from just the consciousness and being able to understand that it's everything, in order for you to know the creator's name, you would have to put every single name in the correct order that exists in existence, because all names came from the creator as well. So you can't restrict it to one name, and you wouldn't even know how to pronounce that, nor would you ever be able to speak that in one lifetime. That's why it's I am the I am. You understand? Because names and titles are finite restrictions that make it so that you try to process something that you can't. All right, you can't restrict. That's why I tell you guys, stay the fuck away from these people that try to convince you that the creator is a divine feminine. The creator is a divine masculine. No, the fuck it's not. Those are products. Those are products. Stay away from these egotistically driven people that try to use that as their excuse to talk down to people and treat them unrighteously by trying to imply that there's something more special about them than there is about anybody else. I don't sit here and tell you that I'm special. I tell you that I'm showing you the things that I know how to do so that you can do them for yourself, because I know that you can, because I'm not special. I'm only special in the perspective that I have this perspective that I can't comprehend and fully explain to you. That's what makes me special. The same thing that makes me special makes you special. You understand me? Nothing that I'm showing you makes me more intelligent than you. Nothing that I'm showing you makes me gifted. Nothing that I'm showing you makes me a fucking messiah. None of that shit. There's nothing that I'm showing you that you can't do. That's why I show it to you. Now, let's get into this. Okay, let's get into this a little bit, right? So this is the origin of your churches. Okay? It's always been a replication. Now, if you notice, there's a big difference between the two, right? If you notice on this one, the man that's on the cross also has these waters that are running, right? Representing the current that's being exchanged. Because this, let's see. These ones have to deal with your heart. It's the whole image. It's the heart being connected, right? You have the circle of Willis that sits here, right? He's connected to the cross because that's why you see the little extra arteries popping out. You have the two flows because you have negative and positive, right? These are the two types of currents that affect your current life. That's why it's called current time in the first place, is because it's the energy, it's the flow of the energy, right? And so these represent something very internal. These represent something very sacred. They tell you about a process that takes place within you. Whereas these give you ideas of people being strung up on crosses, sacrifice, destruction, and war and murder and all kinds of really fucked up stuff. You see? So you can take anything that's good and turn it into something evil very easily. Y'all can sit there and tell me that the people worship Jesus on the cross, but if my boy got shot, right? If my boy got shot, I'm not going to come to his fucking house wearing a fucking gun around my neck that looks like the one he got shot with. You get what I'm saying? Like the ideology behind these things makes absolutely no sense what these people practice, right?